So, welcome to Agents of Screen. Today we are doing a podcast on some new news for a release that DC are doing. They are releasing a film special for Batman versus Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if some of you don't know about this. They've done two arcs of these so far. So this started I think the first arc started in 2015, um, which is what this film is based on. And they've done another one which came out recently. I think it was 2017 or 2018, which is a continuation from that one. So potentially there might be another film down the line if this is quite successful. But yeah, what are your thoughts on this, Rob?
Yeah, what's going on, people? My thoughts on it is I'm excited. I am excited to see this because this is Batman out of his normal territory. What they're doing is gonna, from the trailer, just look too funny because they still got Batman doing his normal brooding, grumpy looking self. But you know what I'm saying? You saw, I mean, you saw him. There was one clip with Michelangelo when he tried attacking from the back, no homo, and then he goes,
Yeah,
he goes, yeah. So spoilers for the trailer, but he goes, what is he? Right, was he good? But you didn't see this one, and then Batman didn't even look at him, just grabs him, CQ sees him, and tosses him down. It's like, and then he's like, gives him the bat stare. You know that stare. Once you see that stare, man, you know what's going on with Batman. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna fuck you up. Excuse my French. So Michelangelo's like, damn it, yeah, I guess he saw that. And then Donatello's like, he's researching Gotham, and he's going, there was rumors of a mysterious man bat that runs around in the city and defending it. I guess the rumors are true. And it's like Batman. No matter what I found funny about that is that every single, I don't know, anything to do with DC and Batman, they make Batman a myth. What's it called? Some sort of what's the word I'm looking for? So like
it's a mythical
mysterious,
person. Like
yeah,
yeah,
a
he's
mythical
a myth. He's nothing but a
person. He's a
myth.
myth. He's a myth. Like in CW, Flash and Arrow, he's a myth. I mean, they argue. There's a scene in Arrow, what's it called, where in the crossover where he's saying, "Oh yeah, so Batman." Barry's like, "No, Batman's real. I'm telling you, man. He's like, he's there." And then Arrow's like, "No. I'm the original vigilante." And it's like, "No. Batman's real. Trust me." And it's like, but you just don't know of him, but you hear of him. Like everything, even in what other show did they do that on? Oh yeah,
They
they
actually
did it
did that
in
in
Supergirl.
Flashpoint as well, if you remember the animated film Flashpoint.
Yeah,
They did that
yeah.
for Thomas Wayne when he was playing Batman in the other universe.
They do it all. They just make him look like this. They just sound like, yeah. There's a rumor about this guy, but we don't know if he's true. And I like that. I love that about how DC's done that because this is that's Batman. He just stays in the shadows and just chills. And then if you're messing up, yeah, he's gonna catch you and deal with you. That's it. Even in the Dark Knight, I think it was the Dark Knight. There was at the beginning. There's a scene where where Jim Gordon lights up the light, the bat signal, and
Yeah.
then one of the police officers said, "Yeah, but you know he's not going to come." He goes, "No, I just want people to know that he's around." And then you see bare drug dealers doing drug dealing. Then they see the sign up, and they're like, actually, no, I'm good." Like bare them just start running
Bro,
away.
that scene, I still remember. I only remember that scene because it cracked me up. Because the guy was like, "Bro, you have a better chance of winning the lottery than encountering him, man." It's like, "Nah, man, ain't taking that risk. I'm out."
Yeah. And that's what makes me laugh about that scene about Donatello of what's it called? Looking. I think Raphael was getting rude though. He was getting rowdy about it. He's like, yeah, whatever in it. I'll take him on. And
But
when
this
I
is
saw,
Raphael's thing, though, isn't it? Man, always like man's always like that bad man, in it. Like he's like, all right, cool. You know what? I'll bang man up in it. I was like,
In
what
it.
is it?
I'm
Man?
like, no. You don't talk. You don't talk like that, Raphael. You're done, man. Come on. And then I saw Shredder, and I was like, yo, what's going on up in here, man? You got Shredder up in this shit, and I thought, man. And then I saw Batman fighting with Shredder. I'm like, thank you. I'm sold. I'm buying this. Shredder versus Batman? Come on, man. You couldn't ask for something. You couldn't ask for anything better than that. And then you got Ra's al Ghul as well. Oh,
Yeah,
you really couldn't ask for something better than this, man. A good team up. Oh my gosh. And then you got Robin. Then you got Batgirl. Man, I
yeah.
think
I
this
think
film is gonna be pure comedy. It's gonna be great. And what I like is what obviously with Justice League, a lot of people are like, no, I don't like that Batman because he tried to be funny, but people don't realize that Batman actually is funny. His broodiness is actually quite funny. That's why he's sick.
it is jokes
It
because
could
it's
be
the same thing.
serious and funny at the same time. Like people just do not know.
It's very true. The broodiness is actually quite funny because in Justice League Dark film, like his disdain towards magic in that film was just jokes,
Oh, that
and
was
every
fun.
single time he just like sees magic happening, he's like, and it just like brushes it off.
Yeah, that
It
was fun.
just it cracks you up, and I think this film it's not meant to be a serious film because like
Oh,
it's in
clearly.
nowhere sense
No.
it's not meant to be like a serious type of like DC film, but it's like a good. I think it will be like a really good, decent cartoon type film because it's the same. Like I think it's similar to like Batman Ninja. I don't know if you've seen that film that came out last year.
I've
Um,
got that on Blu-ray and I still haven't seen it yet.
I wouldn't rate Batman Ninja. I think this is I think the Turtles versus Batman film would be a much better story than Batman Ninja was, in my
Yeah.
opinion. Um, I think it will do a lot. I think it will do a lot of service because people have been wanting something like Turtles versus Batman for time, bruv. Like they wanted something like this, and now here we are. Like it's by popular demand because these guys, they've the people that have done the Turtles comics, like they revisioned like Turtles, they rebooted Turtles, and then they decided to do this team up with CW, and they've done a really good job
Yeah.
with doing that collab. So I think I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it more than the Justice League and Power Rangers collab that they did also around the same time because they did two collabs. They had the Justice League and Power Rangers, and then they had the Turtles and Batman one roughly around the same time period. But I preferred this one more because I think it was a really good read in comparison to the Power Rangers one. So I think
Okay.
I'm really looking forward to what this is going to be like in the animated style, like how they do this, and especially like the fight scenes and everything. There's some good stuff coming abroad in this film. I'm not going to say anything. Just like wait for you to watch it and enjoy for yourself. There's some good stuff coming. I'm looking forward to seeing certain fight scenes in this film for sure.
Yeah, I just wanted to see. And then, oh my gosh, yeah, they got Joker in it. They had to put Joker in this film. They
I,
had to put Joker in this film.
I think that has to be a given because he's such a iconic Batman villain. Like even though Ra's al Ghul is like a very big villain for Batman, I don't think there's anyone as iconic for Batman than Joker because he is a very serious villain. Like they literally are two opposite sides of a coin. They're so similar yet so different at the same time. It's like they kind of like complete each other. Like they need each other, so to speak. So I think that's probably why they had to have Joker in. I think that would be quite interesting to have Joker mixed up with the Turtles and the Turtles universe and everything. You see the vial they had in there as well, the TG that vial that they used to create the Turtles in the first place.
Yeah.
So that should be quite interesting what they're going to be doing, mixing it up as well. Because that's going to be mad. Like I'm curious to see what that's how that turns out too, because that's going to be going on sick.
Yeah, I'm looking forward. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. Like I haven't read any. I didn't read the miniseries, but when I saw the trailer, I was like, yes, I'm looking forward to this, man. Batman. I mean, look, it's gonna have everything. I mean, if you're a fan of TMNT, I mean, and Batman, look, you're gonna have Batman versus Shredder. You have Batman taking on the Turtles. You're gonna have Batman and Robin teaming up with the Turtles. I mean, come on. Oh, and Batgirl. I mean, jeez, it's going to be sick. And then Ra's al Ghul and Shredder teaming up with the Joker. Jeez,
Yeah, that's gonna be mad. That is gonna be mad.
flipping no. Oh, no, it's going to be good. Yeah, and it's DCAU. I mean, well, it's not. I don't think it's part of the animated universe. It's something different, but it's
No,
a, still
I
it's an
think
animated.
yeah, separate universe. I think. I don't think
It's
it's
still
part of the.
animated.
Yeah, yeah, of course. So
You know what I'm
it's
saying? So
gonna be good regardless.
I
I
can.
haven't really
I'm
had
looking
any
forward to it.
issues. I haven't had issues with generally most of the DC animated movies that they've dropped.
Mm,
So I have no problems to think that they were gonna do a good job on this one.
yeah, real talk, man. I'm gonna read up on what's it called? Some of the crossovers. See, go online and look them up and shit. See what they're saying because it must be good. Those crossovers, they have to be really good.
Oh yeah, definitely. The I think the second one was quite interesting. That was a really good crossover, I have to say. I think I actually preferred it more than the first one, but the first one definitely set the scene and like a really good background for it. But
Mm.
there was a lot of madness that went on in the second one. When you read it, if they do a second, I hope the second Turtles and Batman does get approved and the first one's successful, because if they drop that second one, day one watch, bro. I'll tell you that right now. Day one watch. Jeez.
So so here's a question then as well. Another question then for the what's it called, for the people, since you know a lot about it. What do you think? I mean, not what. Why would you think though they would do this instead of doing a proper? I know it's popular demand, but why wouldn't they want to keep this somehow in the universe, like a proper merger? You know what I'm
What
saying?
like in
Like,
what in the actual universe? What in the
yeah,
animated universe? I think
yeah.
what
Because when you look at the animation looks so cartoony. I mean, I saw Nickelodeon in the credits, so I'm thinking,
yeah,
okay, so
I think Nickelodeon
clearly
probably had
doing
a strong
a
influence on the cartoon on the
clearly,
film.
yeah, they're clearly doing a sort of collab together about it. So I guess Nickelodeon must own some form of rights, and then probably told Warner Brothers, yeah, it's got to be very lighthearted and everything for little kids and shit to watch it. I mean, I ain't got no issue with it. I really don't. But I just wondering why they couldn't bring it, because aren't the TMNT in Injustice?
Yes, they are. Um, they are actually in Injustice too. The thing is that Nickelodeon own the cartoon rights for Turtles.
Right.
So
Oh, okay.
they've done, like, Nickelodeon have made like a lot of the cartoon shows for Turtles after the original one from the 90s. But one of my favorites was the early, I think it was like 2003. That was, for me, that was the best one since the original one. And then they've made this newer one, which I'm not gonna get involved and talk about, because that this new Turtles, yeah, I'm not gonna get into that. That's another topic, maybe another conversation about that new Turtles show. I don't know if you've seen the trailer for the new Turtles TV
Nope.
show. Don't watch it. Get you triggered.
Don't worry, I don't want to watch it.
But yeah, no, they Nickelodeon own the rights for all the Turtle shows, so they probably have to mix it up to make it separate, and it makes sense to make it separate from the main universe as well, because a lot, DC animated universe do have like their own like separate films. They don't, like, before they started to use the New 52 as their prime, universe recently, in the animated universe, they used to have separate DC film stories. They weren't like all it looked like it was part of the same universe, but essentially they were like they were their own separate stories. Like the you had Flashpoint before Flashpoint. You had the Doomsday film with the Supergirl. You had Batman and Superman mix up as well. There was like all of those films before, like Batman Under the Red Hood. Those were all their own separate kind of like inter-universe films. Like they weren't the
Oh
same.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And
So
then Flashpoint happened, and then all
they
the films
decided to
from then
like make
on
it.
have been yeah, the animated universe.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I know that. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, that answers that question then for the fans, I guess. Yeah, that's cool. So, question: do you think is Krang in any of the comics?
I actually can't remember um,
Right.
if Krang was actually in the first one, because I don't think he was in this. I don't think he was in the second one, but someone can probably correct me in the comment section. Um, but I don't think he was actually in the first one. But if he is, that's actually quite a nice treat for me to actually see that when I watch the film. Um,
Mm,
but
definitely,
I don't recollect it. But if he is, that would be sick because that would be a really nice nod to see like a full cast of the turtle villains
definitely,
in the animated film, which would be really good.
definitely. And I would guess it makes sense that as well, Shredder teaming up with Raz because they're both ninjas, they're both, leaders of their ninja clan. So it's going to be full on ninjas versus ninjas, and then psychopaths on on the edge. Because you
Yeah,
obviously got, by the look at the trailer, you got the Joker, then you got Arkham Asylum, but then it's mainly ninjas versus ninjas. I mean, you saw Batman, he goes, Teenage Mutant Turtles? Right. Like, and
that
then
actually
Leonardo's
cracked me up
like,
how you
we
just
need
like says
answers.
that.
Yeah, he's like, we need answers. Let's go. Go after him. Get him. And Batman's like, you're welcome to try. Like, yeah. And he kicked,
Bars.
bro. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, Batman's too sick. And then he CQC's Raphael and takes his sai off him. I'm like, raw. That was rapid, bro. Kicks him.
Oh man, wasn't having none of that, man.
Bro, there was one scene in that trailer though that made me crack up all the time as well. It's this foot dude, this foot ninja tried to step to Batman. Batman just took his leg and just kicked him in his jaw so hard. He went flying back, bro. If you see that part in the trailer, man, I swear that part will give you joke, bro. He just stands there like, what are you doing? Like, why are you attempting to come after me? And he just went, BAM! His leg all the way up in the air, the guy's chin all the way back. I was like, oh shit, that kick was insane. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this film anyway. I hope this is one of many. Um, for the in closing, and I hope DC. I hope this gets successful, and I hope to see other crossovers. You know what? One crossover though, I wouldn't mind seeing after
Hmm,
watching this is the game was terrible, but an MK and DC crossover that
that
would
would
actually be
actually.
sick.
I never played the MK versus the MK DC crossover game.
And you
Um,
do not want to.
but what was the story for that like? What did you think
Oh
of the
my
story?
gosh! Now you. Oh wait, what was it again? Um, okay, how can I remember?
I think
It
Shinnok was on it, wasn't
was
he?
no, it was Raiden, Shao Kahn, something. Basically, their worlds were merging, and I think Raiden at one point and Shao Kahn fused, or was it Darkseid and Shao Kahn fused, and it became Dark Khan, and you had to
That is
fight.
wild.
Yeah, bruh,
Wait,
and you had to fight
that's
them in
it.
the end. Yeah, bruh, that was insane. That was literally insane. Yeah, Raiden, because in the storyline, I think Raiden had to fight him in the end, Dark Khan.
I'm not being funny, but is it Dark Side enough? why do you need to add Shao Kahn to that merger for in
I
the
know
first place?
it's ridiculous. Yeah,
Like, man
it
has
was
no
ridiculous.
business. Man has no business merging with man. I like,
Yeah,
but you know what?
the
I
concept
actually,
was good, but it was just like no, just no.
no, I feel like this is I feel like this is a Suicide Squad situation where you have a villain that's so OP that they have to just make the loss like so fake how they lost
But
it because
it didn't make no sense. I mean, Raiden is sick, but it's Dark Khan. It made no sense. I mean, the whole game didn't make sense to me. It was a good
Darkseid
concept,
in
but it
itself
didn't make no
would be
sense.
able to bad up Raiden. Sorry, no offense, but
Exactly. I,
Raiden is not a level. And then you add Shao Kahn to that merge. So now you're gonna tell me that flipping Earthrealm were able to beat Dark Khan's side.
yeah,
Okay, alright, cool. Interesting.
that's what I said. That game did not make any sense whatsoever. But anywho, that game can live in the past. But I wouldn't mind seeing an animated movie of it. Now that would be kind of cool, to be honest with you. And since Warner Brothers own NetherRealm Studios, but that's for the future, I guess. Definitely for another DC Worlds of DCs as they call it.
I wouldn't mind a Mortal Kombat in general, like animated film,
That's
or
for
for them to
another
actually.
podcast.
That's very true. Actually, what they
That's
need
for
to
another
do is
podcast.
continue the Annihilation TV show series.
No, wait,
They
TV
need to.
series did you say?
You remember the YouTube series that they had? They had 2 seasons of it.
Oh, you're talking about Legacy. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
sorry,
for another
Legacy. That's it. Yeah,
podcast.
yeah,
That's for another podcast.
bruv. If
Yeah,
they bring that
we
back,
can't digress. Can't
yeah.
digress.
Of course,
Yeah,
we'll
that's for
be
another
we'll be
podcast.
going ham. If
We'll add that to the list. We'll add that to the
yeah,
list. Definitely. Well, that would be the MK podcast with a K. See what I did there? Podcast. What
yeah.
podcast? Episodes. But yeah, so that's but yeah, in closing, that's what I would like to see in the future. But yeah, looking forward to this film. It is coming out soon on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
So those who have Blu-ray player, you're lucky. Those who don't, you fuck. That's your own business.
Wait,
It's your own
it
business.
is coming out on digital, you know.
Like I said, it's coming out on Blu-ray. Y'all are
Wow,
too cheap.
that hatred is mad. That hatred is mad.
It's been
Yeah.
controversial.
Anyway, it's coming out on the 31st of March. So
Woo!
expect it
That's
to come
gonna
soon.
be
Now, if that comes
awesome.
out in the UK in that time, that'll be great. But who knows? We'll
Mm.
wait and see.
No, we're
Um,
gonna get it behind. Oh my God, 31st. Oh, who knows what's gonna happen because it's Brexit on the 29th. So we have no idea even if we probably will get it or not. We don't know. There
yeah,
you
we'll
go.
see about that. They just voted down the no deal Brexit in
Oh
the
shit.
Parliament.
I
Yeah,
didn't know
yeah.
that. Okay, well there you go, guys. Those who are not interested in politics and happen to hear it in this one, we're sorry, but there you go. But other related DC news before we close up is Aquaman Blu-ray 4K and 4K as well, coming out
When's
on
that
the
coming out?
26th of March.
Ooh, okay, that's a day one purchase.
Yep. And Shazam, the movie coming out April 5th, guys. Don't forget if you want to scope out what's going to be happening, get a feel of it. Look up for the Shazam 52 comic issue.
Yeah,
Read that up.
definitely highly recommend. There's some good
Uh,
YouTube videos, people
exactly.
on
That will
YouTube
explain it.
that do that.
And
Yeah.
also, if you really want to know what he's about, we're going to do a podcast on that very soon. But there are people out there who've done videos on him. The one I would recommend is How Powerful is Shazam?
Yeah.
Forgot who it's about. I forgot who it was from now. Damn it, I think it was Comic Storian. Shout out to
Uh,
him.
ve- yeah, Comic Historian does the arcs. Variant talks about the comic book characters. Variant Comics, I definitely recommend
But there's another guy
that TV
though
show.
who went in deep, who no homo, who did it properly, and he described
Respect. Yeah, no,
it.
it is how powerful. It is Variant Comics who did the how powerful is Shazam.
No, you're right. It's that guy. Respect
Yeah, the
that guy. Who
respect
does the
thing. Yeah,
respect
the
guy.
respect.
Him. Yeah, people look him up.
Oh,
He will tell you everything.
dance and edits, dance and
Yeah,
edits, dances
there
and
you
edits.
go.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that yeah, boy. When you all see what Shazam could do, you'll be thinking, just why on earth has DC been sleeping on this guy for so long?
I agree. Especially when they rebooted Shazam in New 52, he got even more teeth. And then when
Mm,
it came to Rebirth Shazam, I just don't understand why
again, why
why
he's
he even needs to even be in the Justice League. Like he literally is a one man army. After Rebirth Shazam, I was like, okay, I'm done. That's it. It's a wrap. Nah,
mm,
man's out.
exactly. But that's another. But that we will talk about that in the Shazam podcast that will be hitting agents of screens. Uh, of social media outlets in after the Marvel one next week. So in by fortnightly, so in 2 weeks time,
Yeah,
we'll do that one. Definitely we'll do that one for y'all. Get ready for the Shazam movie. But yep, that's it. Oh, and Wonder Woman animated series, I mean animated movie coming out soon. So we'll keep you
really?
posted on that as well. Yep.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, DC ain't mucking around this year. This is probably why they're only doing one movie this year because they're just focusing on their animation.
Yeah, well, they got quite a few animated films coming out. There's that other one that's coming out soon as well. Um,
Oh shit! And the Joker movie coming out this year. There you go.
oh yeah, that too. That will
Yep.
be interesting. I'm not overly optimistic about it, but I saw some of the video footage. It does look interesting, so I'm gonna give it a chance. I think the person that plays the Joker he looks like he can play the role quite well. So I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna see how it goes.
Awesome. Cool. Well, I am going to bed. Do not know about you. Had a good day in the gym. Good evening in the gym. I am tired.
Yeah,
I got work tomorrow. But yeah, we just did this podcast quickly, guys, for y'all because we thought, yo, this movie's coming out, so we just thought, yeah, let's just do this for the fans and let them know. Let them know what's good about it. That's it.
yeah, definitely. Thanks, guys, for listening. This has been James, and that's
Black
over
Rob.
there's Rob. Yeah, this has been Agents of Screen, and we will catch you guys later for hopefully the next session will be the MCU podcast
We'll
where
try and
we
get
talk about
Agent
that.
Ed and Agent what's it called Aaron, the two alt-right MSL what's it called Marvel Supremacist Defense League members up here to talk about Marvel
Even
and
more
see the
so,
state.
Eds, who
Oh
has
yeah,
reached the
oh,
maximum levels
oh
after the Captain Marvel
but
review.
don't. We'll hot him up. We will hot him up next Saturday. Don't worry. Let the fans know about him. Yeah. But
Yeah,
yeah. All right then, y'all. Peace.
peace, peace out.